Greetings everyone, Archimedes here, and welcome back to another brick-filled LEGO video. Today, we're going to be talking about alternate torso and chest pieces for robots and mecha. We all probably have seen robots with carapaces, or torsos, made of pieces like this. These, like, 45-degree angle, sloped pieces. Maybe we've seen some like this, jumper plates holding a 1x6 version. Or maybe we've seen something really large, like this, with these huge specialized pieces. The problem with these designs is that they're often, these specialized pieces are often hard to find. If you don't have them, it's kind of hard to build robots. It also can often be hard to integrate them into a larger design or a more specialized greeble design. And so today, we're going to be talking about alternate ways to build robot carapaces. The first design I'm going to show you today is medium-sized, about the same size as those specialized pieces, specialized designs like these. It uses a combination of angled plates and tilting, rocking plates, whatever they're called precisely. Looks like this. I personally find this to look kind of neat. I mean, that's just me since I designed it. But I think it has some possibility, and so I'll show you how to build it. You'll need these 10 simple pieces. 2 angled plates, 2 rocking plates, as you can see, they move back and forth like this. 2 jumper plates, 1 flat plate, 1 flat 1x8 plate to be precise, 1 4x6 plate, or any other base plate, any other base plate you want to use, 1 brick, and 1 1x something plate. I'm going to use 1x6s in this case. So, we start by taking the base plate and attaching the rocking plates to them. We then take the angled plates and in this second tier in the middle here, place that on the top of the rocking plates. Do the same for the other side. Looks like this. I'm going to fold them off to the side like this. Now, we take the jumper plates, put one here and one here. We then take the brick and we place it on the jumper plates, and then the plate, and then the flat 1x8 plate. Fold these in, and voila! You have a robot chest piece. Now, the one problem with these plated chest pieces is that it's often hard to actually mount the chest pieces to your robot. And there are a couple methods on how to do this. First of all, you can use rocking plates, and these are very useful. But often I've found it's hard to mount a large chest piece because it's too heavy, or they often can restrain the fit of your model, and it may be hard to actually place the chest piece, especially if you have some special detailed greebling underneath. And so, I just have a simple solution, or a simple idea for you. I'm going to assume that most of us have a couple battle droid arms in their collection. Either you have a battalion of battle droids, or they managed to sneak their way in there for one reason or another. Now, these are very useful as their intended purpose, but I also found that they're very helpful for mounting plates. This design requires these 4 pieces. 2 of these, and 2 battle droid arms. What you're going to do is simply clip the 2 battle droid arms, or 3, if you have enough. 3 is better, it's a little stronger, but if you don't, that's just fine. You can fit that, and then you clip over to here. And here is another rotating, or another piece that could be used in place of a rocking plate. So you can see it has 2 degrees of rotation instead of 1. You can move up and down here, just like a normal rocking plate, but you also can bend and manipulate here. And that can provide some extra options. So I'm going to place this on this just blue plate here, just as a little demonstration. And then I'm going to take this little chest piece, and I'm going to place it on just like this. Now, what's so special about this? Why do you not use a rocking plate? Because of this. The design can rock back and forth here, yes, but it also can move up and down a bit. Why is this useful? In some robot designs, the armor can often get in the way of the range of motion of the arms and legs. With this, it can be moved out of the way slightly for increased posability. I have one disclaimer on this design, however, or maybe two. First of all, it can take a bit more space, so it's probably best to use this in a larger robot design, or in another part of your robot, if it's smaller. The second thing is that, unlike a rocking plate, this design requires that you bring a plate up, an extra layer up from the base plate layer, the top plate layer, because you have to have enough space for this assembly here. But in a larger design, that works perfectly. There's no need for that. But in a smaller design, this may not be your best bet. But there's still a problem with this whole concept, and that is these kind of plates, these angled plates, are kind of hard to come by for some people. I mean, if you have a smaller Lego collection, you often may not have enough of these to waste on a robot chest. And so, I have one more design for you today. For those with lack of bricks, I have a design like this. Tell me, does this look like a robot chess piece to you? In my opinion, it does. Thing is, this is all built using very simple bricks that you can find around the house. This design requires these 11 simple around-the-house pieces. First, 2 1x8 bricks, or any smaller multiples of, so 2 1x4s, or maybe 4 1x2s. 1 1x6, once again it could be 2 1x3s or something like that. 1 1x6 plate. 2 flat smooth plates, if you have them, just as long as they add up to 12. I've got an 8 and a 4, or maybe 2 6s, but if you don't have them, it's not essential. 1 2x2 brick. 2 20-degree reverse angles, and 1 45-degree reverse angle, and 1 rocking plate. We'll build this design by taking the 1x8 and placing upon it the 1x8 plate right here, like this, and the 1x4 up here, just so that it looks like this. We're then going to take the 2x2 and place that on top. We'll place 1 by the 45-degree reverse slope. Place that here. Then we'll place the 1x8, 1x6, so it looks like this, and put on the 2 reverse slopes, and finally cap it off with the 1x6 plate here, and take the rocking plate and attach right here. This is 1/2 of the torso design. Now note that you will have to build the other side like this, and probably as a mirror image. Now I'll show you how to mount it. We're going to take a base plate like this. I already have the jumper plates on there for what comes later. What you do is you take the rocking plate, place it here on the very outside stud, the stud 6, and 1 on stud 1. And there you go. I personally like the design a little better by adding 2 jumper plates in here, then adding a brick-built design here. This is just a 1x12, a 1x8, a 1x1, and a 1x3 20-degree angle. I'm sticking that in the middle here, folding it closed, and voila! a brick-built chest. You will note that all these designs require sideways building to attach to a model, but that shouldn't be too difficult. I hope that all these concepts have been proved interesting and informative for you, or at least that this video has entertained you for a couple minutes. So, before I conclude, I'd like to say a few words about my channel once again. I will be posting videos every Sunday. For the first 3 weeks in a month, I'll be posting bricks, tips, and tricks videos, where we'll be working on some Lego concepts, some alternate uses on a particular theme. This month's theme is robots. Then, on the 4th week, we'll be looking at my own creation spotlight of a design that I made or that someone else made that I think shows off some of the techniques and tips and tricks that we learned over the last couple weeks. Finally, if there's a 5th week, we'll do something special. I'll answer some viewer comments or questions or suggestions, or we'll play around with something. I hope this has been enjoyable for you all. My name is Arcimedes36, and I'll see you next Sunday.